What do you think is the greatest struggle for this movement?
I think the biggest risk, and I think the community is very well aware of it, is not repeating the mistakes of the 60s, of the first psychedelic wave, when too many users of psychedelics who didn't care about integration, or who didn't care about like set and setting and maybe doing things in a more traditional container, have really ruined their reputation for psychedelics and have caused a 50-year ban for scientific research, which is a true tragedy for humanity. And right now I think the community, like academic community, legal community, is acutely aware of that and is doing everything possible to prevent that from happening. There's a lot of quality work by MAPS and ICers being done, and I think Bia Labate is a great advocate as well that's responsible cross-cultural dialogue, which is making sure that the indigenous rights are protected, making sure that people doing psychedelics are doing it with the right intention and not for shits and giggles. Honestly, I think we are on the right track, and even like the perception of ayahuasca or psychedelics in general in the Western media has changed dramatically in the last 5-10 years. Well, first of all, 10 years ago, nobody wrote about psychedelics to begin with, other than maybe about some freak accident. While nowadays you keep seeing this like the New Yorker, New York Times, like you name every single major media, old school media outlet, and there will be one big piece in the last few years that wrote about the benefits of plant medicines. And like where I see where I place a lot of hope is not only people who are currently suffering from some mental health issue who get help with plant medicines, but also I hope for us as a Western civilization to develop some kind of ethos and authentic way of working with plant medicines to also like better the quality of life for people who are generally well and healthy but want to keep growing and on their spiritual and life path as individuals. Because ultimately we're trying to create a new culture, like just like there was always a culture of indigenous use of plant medicines, and it was a very communal thing. Like if the whole community understood how it works and what you need to do after a dieta and all that stuff. And I think on a global scale, as a global village, we're right now reinventing the plant medicine ethos, and that's where I see our kind of joint task at the moment.